I took home $2,682.40, $2,051, $2,160.45.
Say you hate me, you can call me crazy, but don't touch my truck.
What's good, trucker fam? Welcome back to the channel. It is May the 9th, so hopefully y'all guys are having a beautiful Sunday. I'm over here in Wittsville, Washington, and I Love's Truck Stop, and I'm just trying to make the best of my day. Now guys, this video is gonna be about how much I make at Star Transportation PA. These are a few statements from a couple weeks ago. I've been on the road now for 3 weeks so far. Now I'm gonna talk about my current statements for the 3 weeks that I've been on the road so far. Now guys, a lot of y'all haven't heard about this company. It is called Star Transportation PA. I know there's a lot of Star companies out there, but it's called Star Transportation PA. Now the company is located in Miami, Florida, but we do hire out-of-state drivers, and we will compensate you for your travel to Miami, Florida to get your truck. Now it's a great company to work for. I've been here for over 3 years and I love it. Can't say anything bad about the pay, can't say anything bad about the company. You go out there, you do your job, you get paid. Simple. And what I like about this company, no orientation, none of that bullshit.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You send in your license information, you send in your social, they do a background check, they run your license. Once everything comes back clean, they're gonna have you go to do a drug test to your nearest facility where you live, and once that drug test come back, you're in the clear. They're gonna have you come to Miami, and on that same day you come to Miami, you get your truck, you sign whatever paperwork you gotta sign, and you're out to making good money out there. Now guys, this company pays 70 cents a mile loaded and 65 empty. The previous pay was 65 loaded and 55 empty, but that's recently changed. Since a week ago there's been a change in the pay, and that is great. You know what I mean? I was still making over 2 grand even when I was making 65, and now it's even better. So we're also hiring team drivers. Team driver pay is 75 cents per mile. So if you guys have a partner, you guys are welcome. Now I teamed before in the past. I was making between 2,000 to 2,500 per week, but my thing is I kind of like my privacy a little bit more than the money, so that's why I stick with solo drivers. You guys can average around 1,800 to 2,000 plus dollars per week. The goal is for the company to make us 3,000 plus miles per week. You know what I mean? I've been seeing that a lot, so I know they're on their game. Now guys, the company does charge an escrow. It is for $1,000. They take out $100 for 10 weeks, so it's not gonna be taken out all at once. So each statement is gonna be $100 deducted each week that goes towards the escrow. Now guys, the pay week does end on Friday midnight, so by Friday midnight you should have all your loads delivered and your BOLs sent into your dispatcher. Now the company does provide these FedEx packets, and they provide the pre-stamped labels for the FedEx packet to have them sent off. You know, you can send these off either at the Love's Truck Stop or Pilot, so you gotta send those in by Friday so your statement could be ready for the next week. Now let's talk about the fun part, the equipment. guys, so as you see, we have a lot of variety of trucks. The only truck I didn't include was the Peterbilt 579. Yes, we do have Peterbilt's 579s. As you see, we got Volvos, Kenworth, Freightliners. So yeah, the trucks are equipped with cameras, front facing and outer facing cameras, but I don't have no problem with the cameras. Once you do your job correct, you know, you're not doing anything sketchy, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. As I said, I'm working for this company for 3 years and I never have any issues with the cameras. There's nothing to worry about when it comes to cameras. It's for your safety in case something happens on the road. You know it works. I know a lot of people do not like the camera thing, but it is what it is, you know. It's company policy. It's either, if you don't like the camera, hey, you gotta just find a company that don't have cameras, I guess. You know, all the trucks are equipped with inverters, so you can power your microwave, your TV. You know what I mean? We do have a halo system on the truck. So what that does, it pretty much automatically tells you the pressure of the tires. So, you know, you just scan a little barcode on the halo and it show you all the readings on your tires for your tire pressure. So this company is really focused on safety. That's why they're getting these brand new Volvos. These Volvos are equipped with radar technology. So say you're going down the road and you're in cruise control and you dozed off for a little bit and you're going too close to a vehicle, automatically that system will come on and it will slow the truck to the speed of what the other vehicle is going at. It will keep you at pretty much 2 truck distance from that vehicle. It also have lane guidance, so if you go too much over into another lane, the horn pretty much will come on the speaker and pretty much let you know. You know, also when a vehicle is passing you on the blind spot, there's a little light on the passenger side that comes on, and also the speaker honks at you to let you know that there's a vehicle passing you in your blind spot. So that's the new technologies that they got in these trucks, and it probably is a little bit annoying sometimes, but hey, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So we don't run reefer, we don't run flatbed, we only strictly run dry van trailers. Pretty much run all states, well, not really all states. We try to stay away from New York City. We go upstate New York. We don't go to Colorado and we do not go to Utah, but other states we run. As you know, Florida is only good for loads coming in but not going out. So most likely, sometimes you're gonna, when you get your truck, you're gonna be picking up a load from in Georgia. So you probably would deadhead all the way to Georgia on most occasions. So yes guys, that's a pretty cool company to work for. All the trucks are well maintained. They're pretty much brand new 2020 to 2022 trucks. You know? So we are a small company, we're not mega, and we have around 200 plus trucks, almost 300 trucks on the road to this day. So it's still a growing fleet. That's why we're still hiring drivers. So I heard that it's gonna be an all Volvo fleet, so we'll see later on in the future. So yes guys, these guys got their own shop, they maintain the trucks, you know. So as soon as you come in, they go straight in the shop and they're ready for you to go back out whenever you're ready to go back out. Now requirements, you have to have 2 years of experience. You have to pass a drug test. You have to stay out for at least 3 weeks on the road. If you want to keep the same truck when you come home, you only can stay home for 4 days. If you're planning on staying home for more than 4 days, you'll be assigned a different truck when you're ready to go. You know what I mean? So that's just their policy. So I do work as an independent contractor, even though I'm driving company. So you already know you have to have a LLC or a corporation, you know, which is very easy to get started. So you know, by the end of the year, it's gonna be a 1099 and not a W2, because you would have to pay your own taxes by the end of the year. So that you guys gotta have to think about also. So yes guys, it's a cool company to work for. Alright guys, so I pretty much covered everything about the company. If y'all still got any questions, y'all can either drop it in the comment or hit me up on Instagram at trucking with Al. Inbox me and I will get right back to y'all. Now, you know what I mean, I try to be very transparent with you guys. I don't want to just say this and say that and don't show receipts behind it, because anyone can go on a camera and say they make this and that. You feel me? So there be a lot of them guys out there right now on YouTube. You feel me? So I just want to be very transparent with you guys. So now I'm gonna be going over these statements with y'all. Alright, so I'm gonna be starting off from the 1st of the 22nd 2021 all the way to this current date. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do right now. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much taking the very first 2 loads from off my phone. Alright, this week was from actually the 1st of the 12th to the 1st of the 22nd. Alright, as you can see, I did 3 loads. I did a load from El Paso to Jackson, Georgia. 3rd load from Morrow, Georgia to Miami, Florida. And 3rd load from Puller, Georgia to Ripley, Mississippi. As you can see, the miles right there. First load 1,475 miles. The second load 650. The third load 570 miles. As you can see, the empty miles over there, 0 for the first one, 38 for the second one, and 474 miles for the third load. Now in total, I took home $2,682.40, but that's what I took home for that week. All right guys, so this is the next statement. This is from the 1st of the 22nd to the 1st of the 29th. I took a load from Allen's Branch, Mississippi to La Crosse, Wisconsin. La Crosse, Wisconsin to Scranton, PA. Wilkes-Barre, PA to Detroit, Michigan. Port Huron, Michigan to Benson, North Carolina. And as you can see, the total miles right there, loaded miles, is 3,016. For the pay for that week was $2,051. And as you can see, the empty miles was 151 empty miles for that load. You know what I mean? So there we go. Now this load was from the 2nd of the 12th to the 2nd of the 19th. Now it was 2 loads. I took a load from Edison, New Jersey to Owatonna, Minnesota, and from Owatonna, Minnesota to Queenstown, Maryland. For that week I made 2,364 loading miles and 17 empty miles. Now for that week I made $1,576. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you're gonna have a little bad week, and I would say this is still good, but yeah, I mean, I know the type of money that I usually make. Yeah, I mean, so over here they take a $45 occupational insurance. They don't do that anymore. So that's what I made for this week. So it's like the 3rd week. This is on the 4th week. As you can see, that's the 2nd of the 19th to the 2nd of the 26th. These loads I took from Hanover, Maryland to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Took another load from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to Colchester, Vermont. And I took another one from Milton, Vermont to Allegan, Michigan. For that week, I actually made 3,662 miles loaded and 70 miles empty. Now, all that you see over here, these numbers, these are for like expenses that was spent on a truck, like tires. I believe it's tires or something like that. But the company pays for that. You might see it on paper, but they do not charge you for that because you are pretty much a company driver, even though you are an independent contractor. I mean, I'm not leasing their truck nor anything like that. So anything happened to the truck, they the one that pay for it, but it's still on the statement so they can keep track of things. Now, this right here is occupational insurance. I believe this was for like 2 weeks that I didn't pay, so they deduct that. Now going over, this what I made for that week. I made $2,382.87. All right, guys. So on the 5th week, the 2nd of the 26th to the 3rd of the 5th, I took 4 loads. Now this load was from Stanwood, Michigan to St. Cloud, Minnesota. From St. Cloud, Minnesota to Wilton, Iowa. From Fort Madison, Iowa to Parkersburg, PA. And from Aberdeen, Maryland to Wells, Maine. Now that was 2,659 miles loaded and 220 empty miles. Now I actually made $1,800 for the miles, and I had a layover, which was $225, which came out to $2,040. That's what I made for the week. You know what I mean? So whatever else you see over here, like other expenses, as you can see, that's lumper fee right there. So the company pays for all of that, but it's still on here. They don't take anything from what you check. This is the occupational insurance. As I said, they don't take that anymore. You know what I mean? So yes, guys, that's what I make on week 5. $2,040.35. All right, so now we're on week 6. That's from the 3rd of the 8th to the 3rd of the 12th. The loads, I took a load from Scarborough, Maine to De Pere, Wisconsin, Sheboygan Falls, Wisconsin to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and from Minneapolis, Minnesota to Harriston, Arkansas. Now, as you can see, that's 2,480 loaded miles and 325 empty miles. Going back up here, I pretty much made $1,800 on this week's loads. After they took the $45 for occupational insurance, they also reimbursed me for a scale ticket, and that pretty much equals back to $1,774. You know what I mean? So that's what I made for this week. Alright guys, so this is pretty much week 7. Now as you can see, that's from the 3rd of the 19th to the 3rd of the 26th. Going down, I took a load from West Point, Virginia to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and from Lonsdale, Minnesota to Douglas, Georgia. Third load from Swainsboro, Georgia to Pompano Beach, Florida. And as you can see right there, I pretty much made 3,105 loaded miles and 292 empty miles. Now on this week, I was heading home. As you can see, I went back to Florida. I actually spent 3 weeks in Florida, so it's gonna be a gap in the rest of statements. Going back up, as you can see, I made $2,193.45 after they took the occupational insurance, which is $45, and the $12 they reimbursed me back for a scale ticket. I was left with $2,160.45. That's what I made for this week. Alright guys, so as I said, man, this is for the 4th of the 19th to the 4th of the 23rd. Now, as I said, again, I was home in Florida for around 3 weeks, so it's a big 3-week gap in these statements. So, coming back on the road, I did head to Georgia, where I picked a load up and took it to Brookhaven, Mississippi, and from Sardis, Mississippi. I took a load to Wichita, Kansas. As you can see, I only made 1,180 loaded miles and 660 empty miles. Over here, I made $1,255 for that load, and they reimbursed me for my scale tickets. I weighed I think I weighed like what, 3 different times, so that came up to $18. They reimbursed me back with that, which brings me to $12.73.50. Now that's what I'm saying, guys. Things are going to happen. I think this week right here, the problem was the shipper pretty much wasted my whole day, so that's why this week didn't really come out as strong as the other weeks. All right, guys, so this is pretty much my statement for this week's Friday pay. As you can see, that's for the 4th of the 22nd to the 4th of the 30th. I only did 2 loads. I did a load from Wichita, Kansas to Paris, California, and from Anaheim, California to Lincoln, Nebraska, which pretty much equates to 2,960 miles and 55 miles empty. I made $2,132.75. Alright, so for the truck wash and the scale tickets, they reimbursed me back $101. Pretty much, I made $2,234.63. Alright, guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw an extra one into it for next week pay. I haven't got a statement as yet, but I already did the math, so y'all can do it too. So as you can see, this load right here, this was a load that I was supposed to do last week, but it got canceled. Now I did drove 260 miles to the location before I realized it was canceled. So I ended up doing my reset, and I got another load on Sunday. Now this is the load that I got on Sunday. As you see, this load was going to Joplin, Missouri, picking up in Joplin, Missouri, and it was going to Phoenix, Arizona. Now as you see right there where she said 240 miles deadhead, and plus the 260 miles in which I drove the other day and the load got canceled. Okay, now this is the revenue miles, 1,185 miles. Yeah, I mean, and I did that load, and I picked up another load. Okay, I picked up another load right here. It was 10 miles deadhead and 1,400 miles. Yeah, I mean, where I picked up in Tucson, Arizona, and I brought that over to Spokane Valley, Washington. So I did that load this week. So it was actually 1,500 miles because we're not allowed to go through Utah. So I had to make my way up through Nevada and Idaho, then move over into Oregon, then into Washington. Now, yes, guys, I already did the maths on that load, so I already know what I'm gonna get paid. Plus, I do have detention pay because the shipper took forever to load me up, so I already added the detention pay. So pretty much on them 2 loads right there, the loaded miles was 2,685 miles loaded and 510 miles empty. Now pretty much after you finish doing the maths, everything gonna equate to $2,286 to that week. So that's what I'm gonna be getting next week, guys. So as you see, man, like, this company is pretty much on point. You know what I mean? They take care of their drivers. That's why I love it here. So as I said, man, if y'all are looking for a company where you can make great money, you know what I mean, once you got the experience, once you pretty much fill in the requirements, you guys are good to go, man. You will enjoy it here. Yeah, I mean, this is a long video, man. As I said, I had a lot to cover. I wish, yeah, I mean, the statements I'll show you on the phone, I wish I had a laptop so you guys can see much better. Or next time I'll probably get one of them printers where I can connect to the phone and I just print them out. So let me know if y'all like these type of videos. I guess it was fun to do. This is the longest video I ever did so far. As I said, I try to do 10 to 15 minute videos, but I guess this video is worth it. You know what I mean? So guys, if y'all are interested in coming over here at Star Transportation, as I said, hit me up on my Instagram or drop it in the comments and I'll get in contact with y'all and I can put you in contact with the right person so you can get started. All right, so hopefully y'all like this content. Please remember to like and share, hit that notification bell, comment on the video. Please let me know y'all thoughts and if y'all want to see more of these videos. So yes guys, I'm tired, man. Time to go to sleep. It's like 2 a.m. now in the morning and I gotta drive in a few hours. So yes guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Say you hate me, you can call me crazy, but don't touch my truck.